A bad mess, this,
said Professor Darkweb to Sergeant Deathprobe as they viewed the bloody scene.
Yeah, I wish these guys wouldn't be quite so thorough when they bump themselves off,
replied Sergeant Deathprobe as he set grimly to work. A man with his throat cut, the head almost severed, sat slumped over a blood-spattered desk. What a horrible sight! His blood-stained coat flung across the room, the razor, the shirt, the tie, the hands, covered with blood, made a ghastly and awesome picture framed by the flickering light of a dying candle. After turning on the lights, Professor Darkweb bent down to take a closer look at the man.
His face seems vaguely familiar, Sergeant, but I can't recall at the moment where I've seen him. How long has he been dead, Doctor?
About 2 hours,
replied the police surgeon Christados. At this moment, the telephone rang. The caller, upon hearing Professor Darkweb's voice, immediately disconnected.
Odd,
murmured the professor as he hung up the receiver.
I remember now where I saw this man. His name is Weasel Skull.
As he glanced around, he observed that the alarm clock on the dresser had stopped just 2 hours and 15 minutes before. The telephone rang again, and Professor Darkweb motioned Sergeant Deathprobe to answer.
Hello?
He said.
Mr. Weaselskull stepped out for a few minutes. Leave your number and I'll have him call you.
The man at the other end inquired who was speaking, and when Sergeant Deathprobe replied,
A friend.
He hung up.
Better trace that call, Sergeant. This is murder,
said Professor Darkweb.
What?
Exclaimed Sergeant Deathprobe.
It still looks like suicide to me.
Do you agree with Sergeant Deathprobe or Professor Darkweb? Why?
Did you hear the clues to help you solve this mystery? We will take a short break to let you review your notes and return with the solution to this mystery. We will be right back.